Hello everybody, welcome to another story from St. John the Baptist Dixie Anglican Church. My name is Janice Kretschmann. I am here with my co-host Simon Catt, and we are very happy you could join us today. Wherever you are and whenever it is, and whoever you might be with as you're watching this, thank you for being here. Well, I wonder what might be new with you this week. Anything happened that's interesting or scary or fun or exciting? I wonder what's up. News with me is my hair is now purple. That's kind of fun and exciting. I'm still getting used to it. News with Simon is he now has asthma. Some of you might have asthma. I know a few people with it. I wonder if you have asthma if you use one of those puffers that you put over your mouth so you can breathe the medicine. Simon has successfully used a puffer. I was a little nervous about how it would work, but Simon took it like a champ. So that's his news for the week. I wonder what yours might be. Well, we usually start with a candle, and the candle I usually start with is at church this week. So I thought instead I would use the candles on my Advent wreath. 2 weeks ago, when we started Advent, the first Sunday of Advent, we lit the first candle. I chose the first candle being the blue one. Then last week, I lit this dark green candle to mark the second Sunday of Advent. And today, being the third Sunday in Advent, I will light this yellow candle. The third candle in our Advent wreath at church is pink, which is a joyful, happy color. And we say the third candle of the Advent wreath represents joy. So I wonder what is joyful to you. I wonder what makes you happy. One of the things that we are joyful about is we are now more than halfway through Advent. We are more than halfway ready for Christmas. And we might not have everything done that we want to do before Christmas. But Christmas will still happen. The whole point of getting ready, the whole point of the season of getting ready for the great mystery of Christmas is just to make sure we don't walk right by it without even seeing the great mystery. So as long as we see the great mystery, Advent has done its job and we are ready. Well, we do have a story today. It's a story about John the Baptist. And it's a story you've seen before. It's a story we shared last year. And I want to share it again because John the Baptist is a complicated character and it's important to learn more about his story. So hearing it again might be a good idea. And also our reading in church today, if you're with us in person or if you're watching online, our reading in church today is about John the Baptist. So I wonder if we watch this story and if we hear the reading, I wonder if the reading will tell us something the story doesn't, or if the story might tell us something the reading doesn't. Let's have a listen. Let's watch the story together and see what we think when we're done. This can be Jerusalem. Now, Jerusalem probably didn't have brightly colored walls, but we can still use this to help tell the story today. And this can be the Jordan River. Yeah, that works. And this can be the Judean desert. If you're telling this story at home, be very careful where you pour the desert. Make sure it's okay and offer to clean up. And these can be the people of God. put another one here and maybe one here. And now I think we're ready. This is a story about prophets. Prophets are people who come so close to God, and God comes so close to them that they know what God wants them to say. And one of those prophets was a man named John the Baptist. We don't know when he realized that he was a prophet, or maybe if he realized that at all. But we do know that when he grew up, he spent a lot of time in the wilderness. And maybe it was there that he came so close to God, and God came so close to him, that he knew what God wanted him to say. So he went to the Jordan River, where he baptized people. That's how he got the name John the Baptist. He preached to people, and he helped them learn what God wanted them to do. And he helped people get ready for the coming of the light. So I wonder what part of the story you liked best. I wonder if there was part of the story that felt like it was about you, part of the story that just grabbed your attention. I wonder what John the Baptist was really like. If we met him, I wonder what he would be like to meet in person. I wonder what part of his story he would think was the most important. I wonder whose story we'll share next week. I really do hope you can come back and join us then. I hope you have a good week. I hope you feel the light with you all week, and I hope to see you again. Bye for now, everybody.